Top 10 Facts about India. The country of India boasts an amazing and variety of people, cultures, religions, languages, traditions, and more. Despite the stereotyping, India has a lot to offer. Here is a compilation of some. 1. India hosts the oldest inhabited city. The city of Varanasi in India is the oldest living city in the world. The ancient town is also known as Banaras or Benaras. It is the holiest city among the 7 sacred cities in Hinduism and Jainism. The city also played a crucial historical role in the development of other religions, including Buddhism. It is here around 528 BC that Buddha founded the Buddhism religion and gave his first sermon. The ancient city Isthmus, considered the religious capital of India. The location of the city is approximately 320 kilometers southeast of India's capital along the banks of river Ganges. According to rumors, human settlement in the city dates back to 5,000 years ago. However, researchers believe that humans settled in Varanasi around 3,000 years ago. 2. The country's name originates from the Indus River. The name for the country originates from the Sanskrit word Sindhu, which referred to the Indus River. The Indus Riveris, major river that flows through Kashmir in India, China, and Pakistan. By the 5th century BCE, when the Persians conquered both Greece and the Indian subcontinent, Sindhu changed to Hindus to refer to the land of Hindus. Around the 4th century BC, Hindus changed into Indus. The word Indus first appeared in Old English during the 9th century. The name Indus evolved into the modern English name India in the 17th century. Therefore, the name of the river Indus inspired the current name of the Republic of India. 3. India has the second largest English-speaking population. Yes, India hosts the second largest English-speaking population after the United States of America. Estimates show that more than 125 million people in India speak English. Due to the large population of India, the number means that only 10% of the entire Indian population speaks English. Among the English-speaking population, only 226,449 speak English as their first language, and the rest use it as a second language. According to a BBC article by Zahir Masani, most Indians speak more Hinglish, a Indian hybrid of English, than English. It is also good to note that English is among the 22 official languages in India. 4. India was once an island. Considering the size of India, it is hard to believe the country was once an island. Over 100 million years ago, when dinosaurs existed on Earth, most of the landmass that forms India was an island. Paleographers believe that India broke off from Gondwanaland and drifted slowly towards the north. Gondwanaland is an ancient supercontinent deriving its name from the Gondwana forest in central India. About 50 million years ago, the slowly drifting Indian continent collided with Asia. The collision buckled the coastal areas of the two continents and led to the formation of the youngest and highest mountain ranges, the Himalayas. There is paleontological evidence of this phenomenon, as fossilized seashells are still present in the upper areas of the mountains. The Indian plate continues to push slowly upwards, and this explains the slight increase in the height of Mount Everest each year. 5. India is the root of vegetarianism. The earliest accounts of the concept and practice of vegetarianism trace back to ancient India and ancient Greek. In ancient India, vegetarianism was popular, especially around the Jain community. While the practice is continuously gaining popularity across the globe, the size of the vegetarian population in India remains the highest in the world. The vegetarian population in India is about 360 million people. This number exceeds the combined population of vegetarians in other parts of the world. Estimates show that around 70% of vegetarians live in India. India is home to the religion of Hinduism and Buddhism. Among the fundamental tenets of the two religions is ahimsa, which translates to non-violence against animals. The idea of vegetarianism is not limited to faith, it is also about non-violence towards humans and concern for both health and the environment. Both religions have exceptions for allowing the consumption of meat and fish, for example for specific health issues. Buddhists could eat meat offered to them under condition that the animal was not killed specifically for them. Jainism, on the other hand, does not permit any exceptions. 6. India is home to the largest spice market in the world. Khari Baoli in India is the largest spice market. The location of the market is on the Khari Baoli street near the iconic Red Fort in Delhi and next to the Fatehpuri Masjid. Khari Baoli fames for wholesale trade in grocery and is the largest market for all kinds of spices, herbs, nuts, salts, and other products such as dried fruits, tea, and rice. The marketplace has hundreds of shops that deal with refined local and exotic spices. The marketplace dates back to the 16th century and is around 400 years old. To date, many shops continue to identify by the serial numbers they had 400 years back, and their operations are run by the 9th or 10th generation of the founders. Today, Khari Baoli is more than a wholesale marketplace for the locals, it is also popular with tourists. The numerous kinds of spices fascinate visitors, and the market offers great scenes for taking photographs. Here you can find rare types of Ayurvedic herbs and medicines that are good for certain ailments. 7. India is home to the Sentinelese people. The Sentinelese or the Sentinelli are an indigenous people who occupy the North Sentinel Island. The island, which is part of the Andaman and Nicobar, is located in the Indian Bay of Bengal. The Sentinelese are possibly the most isolated people in the world. There is scanty information about the Sentinelese because they fiercely resist outside contact and are hostile to any intruders. The Sentinelli are skilled archers and fearsome protectors of their homeland. Past attempts to contact the community were futile as the Sentinelli attacked the visitors with arrows and spears. Estimates show that their population numbers between 15 and 500 people. The Government of India declared the North Sentinel Island a tribal reserve in 1956. The government also prohibits travel within 4.8 kilometers of the island. The law protects the Sentinelli people from exposure to foreign pathogens, which may decimate their population. The Sentinelese are hunters and gatherers. They use bows and arrows to hunt land animals and simple methods to obtain seafood. 8. India hosts the Kumbh Mela festival. Kumbh Mela or Kumbh Mela is a religious festival in Hinduism that is marked 4 times over 12 years. The festivals thus occur after every 3 years. The festivals rotate through 4 pilgrimage sites on 4 sanctified rivers. These sites include Haridwar, Ujjain, and Nashik on the rivers Ganges, Ujjain, and the Godavari, respectively. The 4th site Prayag is located where the rivers Ganges, Jamuna and Sarasvati confluence. A particular set of the astrological position of the Sun, Moon and Jupiter and the coinciding of this with holiest month influence the site that will mark the celebrations. The festivals attract millions of pilgrims who bathe in the river. The participants of the Kumbh Mela come from all sects of the Hindu religion, crowds of disciples, friends, as well as spectators of specific ascetics. The Kumbh Mela is an ancient festival with the oldest available records pointing to 644 AD. 9. India is a multilingual country. India boasts the largest linguistic diversity than any other country. There are more than 1,000 spoken languages in India. However, it is difficult to tell the beginning of one language and the end of another. The 1961 census of India captured 1652 languages. There is the probability that some are dialects, and a few of them may have gone extinct since the time. The top 6 popular languages include Hindi, Telugu, Bengali, Marathi, Urdu, and Tamil. Each the 6 languages boasts over 50 million speakers. 122 languages in India have each over 10,000 speakers. Despite the number of languages, India does not have a national language. Hindi and English are official languages. However, due to opposition by other language speakers, English remains a widely accepted official language in India. 10. India has the highest number of voters. Chinese citizens do not directly elect the country's leaders, thus, India is the largest democracy in the world. The 2009 India's parliamentary elections saw 417,037,606 people turn out to vote. The number is almost 60% of the total voters. The country has 830,866 polling stations. Among these stations is a unique one in the Gujarat that had a single voter. The electoral body of India advises that no citizen should travel over 2 kilometers to the nearest polling station. Another record by India is the highest number of candidates running for a constituency. In Tamil Nadu state's elections of 1996, the assembly seat for Madakarichi had 1032 candidates vying for it. F.